Hello student, this is Kerry here, and in this video I am going to explain you proverbs. Before moving further, I would like to tell you and explain you first what is actually a proverb. What is a proverb? Let me tell you what a proverb is. According to definition, a proverb is a brief, simple, and popular saying or a phrase that gives advice and effectively embodies a commonplace truth based on practical experience or common sense. A proverb may have an allegorical message behind its odd appearance. The reason of popularity is due to its uses in spoken language as well as in folk literature. So, this was the definition of a proverb. Now, let's move ahead. Some authors twist and bend proverbs and create anti proverbs to add literally effect to their works. However, in poetry, poets use proverbs strategically by employing some parts of them in poems' titles, such as Lord Kenneth has done in his poem, A Bird in the Bush, which is a popular proverb. Some poems contain multiple proverbs, like Paul Muldoon's poem Symposium. Proverbs are commonly used expression that illustrate a specific point. They differ from idioms because idioms don't always make literal sense. But if you have a context, you can usually work out what a proverb means. Here are a few examples of idioms. I passed the exam by the skin of my teeth. I am fed up with waiting for him. He always rubs me up the wrong way. So these are all examples of idioms which act as proverb. As I told you, proverbs are commonly used expression that illustrates a specific point, and they are differ from idiom because idiom don't always make literal sense. But if you have a context, you can usually work out what a proverb means. Here are a few examples of idioms. These were example of idioms. Now, let's come to some use of a popular proverbs in everyday speech. Nowadays, we all want to speak in a different manner. We want to use our power of vocabulary, power of knowledge in presenting something and placing our ideas in front of others so that we can get recognition and reputation. So here are some use of popular proverbs which we use in everyday speech. First one is early to bed and early to rise makes a man healthy, wealthy, and wise. This proverb is very old. The person who gets sleep early and get up early, this habit makes a man healthy, wealthy, and wise. This proverb means this. Now, in everyday world, we use the another common proverb which we use every day is laugh and the world laughs with you, weep and you weep alone. Laugh and the world laughs with you, weep and you weep alone. It means when you laugh, the world laughs with you. They give you company in laughing in your good times. But when you weep, the world is not going to weep with you. You have to weep alone. That's why always be happy. Don't be sad. Now let's see another example of proverb which we commonly use every day is absence makes the heart grow fonder. Absence makes the heart grow fonder. If you are absent, it makes your heart grow liker, fonder. Then another important common proverb which we use generally in our daily life is all that glitters is not gold. We generally use this proverb to make a comparison with the inferior people or inferior items with superior person and superior goods. Okay, now let's move ahead. Two more examples are here which we can see, which we use in our everyday life. Is an army of sheep led by a lion would defeat an army of lions led by a sheep. An army of sheep led by a lion would defeat an army of lions led by a sheep. It is a very fantastic, very effective, very nice proverb which portrays the importance of a leadership quality. Okay. Now let's see the last example which we use generally in our daily language is the old horse in the stable still yearns to run. The old horse in the stable still yearns to run. This proverb also, which means that sometimes even the unwanted things also become helpful for us. This proverb means it. And these some of the examples of the proverb I have explained you, which we generally use in everyday word. I hope you understanding what proverb is. Now let's move ahead. Now you can get whole dictionaries full of proverbs, but some are commonly used than others. So here I am giving a few examples with the meanings. Now you very well know what is a proverb. You also know very well what is the use of proverb. You also understood well why do we use proverb. Now the question arises how to use and when to use proverb effectively. Where to give the proverb nicely. We can give the appropriate proverb only at the appropriate time, only when we know its meaning probably and understand it properly. So here are some examples of the proverbs with their meanings and application. So see them. The first proverb is, I wasn't sure how to behave in the high class gatherings. So I thought, when in Rome, do as the Romans do. The main proverb is this one, when in Rome, do as the Romans do, and just follow their example. This proverb means behaving as everybody else does. And some people even abbreviate it to when in Rome's, because it is so commonly used. So now comes to the next example. I was going to argue with the shop manager after he treated me so badly. But the pen is mightier than the sword. So I wrote a bad review on Yap instead. Written arguments are often stronger than spoken ones, or even using violence. This is the meaning of the proverb, pen is mightier than the sword. I hope you understanding. Now I am moving further to the next example. Here are also some proverbs which you would really like it. You really out to ask for help from others. After all, no man is an island. No man is an island is a proverb. Now, what its meaning? Let's see. An island is all alone, surrounded by water. But people are surrounded by other people, and we can influence or help each other. This proverb means this. I hope you have understood. Now let's come to the next proverb. How can you call others lazy when you are so lazy yourself? People who live in glass houses shouldn't throw stones. This is a proverb. People who live in glass houses shouldn't throw stones. It means don't always point out your own faults in others. You have the same fault, and if someone were to mention them, you would have no defense. Okay. Now, let's move ahead. Let's go to the next. Now, let's see. See this example. I have been waiting for this letter. I have been waiting for this letter since I have been waiting for this letter for weeks. It's still better late than never. So still better late than never is a proverb, which means something that should have happened earlier took a long time, but at least it happened eventually. I hope you have understood. Now let's move further. Something. Let's move further. You and I have a lot in common. Let's be friends. Birds of a feather flock together. It's a very common proverb. Birds of a feather flock together. It means people who are similar to each other often get along very well. They hang out with each other in the same way that birds of the same species often like to congregate. Now, I hope you have understood. Let's move further. Now, I could write a book about my holidays. I can write a book about my holiday, but instead, I think this photo explains it all. It means a picture paints 1,000 words. So a picture paints 1,000 words is a proverb, which means sometimes pictures are even more expressive than any words that could be said. You can get the whole idea just by looking at it, instead of having to read a lot of text. This proverb means it. Now, see the another good example. When they released the new PlayStation, I was waiting outside the shop before it opened. The early bird catches the worms. Here you can see this, the early bird catches the worm. This is actually a proverb which you generally hear always. What does it mean? What does this proverb mean? This proverb means if you are quick to go in search of what you want, your chances of success are greater. But was the worm also early? Perhaps he just coming back from last night's party. So, proverbs can be very glitched, that means very confused, very complicated. Proverbs can be very glitched because they are used a lot. But they do come in handy at times when you are looking for a good way to say something and want a phrase that everyone will identify with because it reflects an accepted wisdom. So you can see that I have explained you completely what are proverbs, and you have understood it also. What are proverbs? Proverbs are in our everyday use. Proverbs make our language beautiful. Proverbs make our meaning pleasing to the ear, and we also use proverb to fancy our writing. Generally, proverbs are used by great writers and authors, but we can also use proverb in our daily life to make our language more beautiful and more pleasing to hear. So I hope you have understood proverb nicely and properly and enjoyed it. So keep on watching my video. Good luck, goodbye, and see you soon.